I'm just gonna start doing this here. It doesn't really matter if other people can hear you or not. This will just
Sure.
be for your, and I'll try to repeat what you're saying.
Sure. I I hate game one, but I included it because
Yeah,
it is part of the set.
this is horrendous. Okay, so I mean, okay, so this opening, right? You spawn on different platforms, but you drop through without doing a missile. Why?
Yeah. I don't know. I usually hit. I usually do missile, but I think I held down, and I wasn't like missile input.
I mean, holding down is fine as long as you also do the missile.
Missile
Because
input.
you didn't input anything, so this isn't like a miss or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't do a missile, but this also means that you basically and you walked forward into shield, and you guys were in full neutral.
Mm.
This shield accomplishes basically nothing. Because
Yeah.
every time you shield, unless they do like up smash, the most you're ever going to get is up B.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And he's at 0%. Up being from here is also really bad because you can't edge cancel it unless you go to the right. Um, yeah, so this is just you just completely ceded advantage or like neutral within like the first 4 seconds of this match. So he jumps over you, you wave dash forward. That's all good. Why did you go for this up air? Hello? I lost him. People in the chat, can you wait? I can't hear Eric anymore. I think I actually lost him. You cannot hear him. I can't hear him either. I don't know if he's talking. Your internet went out? Oh, rip. No, this is weird. Does anybody know how I can make it so that you guys can also hear Eric? There's got to be like an OBS setting somewhere for this, right?
I think so. You might be able to put me in.
So in OBS settings and audio, there's just a microphone / auxiliary audio device and then desktop audio device. Oh, that should maybe.
I was actually thinking that when you said
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Well, can you guys hear Eric? He said I think so. Oh, okay, so yes. Okay, so they can hear you. Okay, so that's fine.
Yeah. 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 Cool.
Okay, so basically, why did you do this up air?
Yeah.
Up air, especially at low percents, this is like purely an execution test. And he passed the execution test. Or he was just mashing a direction and he just fell out. Oh, I think we lost Eric again.
yeah, I don't really want to learn all that stuff.
Oh, alright, I think you're back.
Hello?
Yeah.
I think it might be Discord. I'm on a wired connection right now, so it's kind of weird.
Discord. Okay. Well, we'll just keep trying this.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think he might have just fast fell, and like that just like
If he
gotten him out of my-
if he presses any direction at all while you're getting hit, it only takes one
Yeah.
SDI input depending.
Oh, I see.
So this is pretty strictly just bad.
Yeah.
Like what you were like what were you reading?
I was trying to call out like a back air or something, but like obviously it's low percents. Like up air is terrible. Like I know that now in the moment. I think I was just trying to attack.
So if you're trying to call out back air, why not go for down tilt or down smash on landing?
He's been like in our previous sets. He's been like weaving his like back air. Like either it's gonna be an overshoot, or like he either attacks me with it or he like lands with it. And so I figured I would rise to try and hit him with an aerial. And I think if I was gonna do that, forward air is a better option.
Yeah, forward air is strictly better here, but also
Yeah.
forward air doesn't put into tumble at this percent. So, if you did
Right.
forward air here, he might have fallen out anyways, and the same exact thing would have happened.
That makes sense. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to like. I feel like now I would find his landing. I guess I have to play that game, but like, I think I got getting more and more impatient playing him over the past few weeks and like attacking him in the air when I should be like not doing that.
So you can also forward air here, but you cannot forward air forwards. You have to forward air in place of retreating.
And that's really dangerous, right? Because like if he slips out, then like he can just like attack me from underneath.
If he slips out in the bottom, which might have happened at 0, then he gets up smash essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is pretty bad. But that is an option. It just depends like where you think you're going to hit him, if it'll work.
Right. All I know is that I don't feel like I can dash attack him because he usually falls down with bear.
No, dash attack just doesn't work. You can dash attack ASDI down and then down tilt or down smash. That works.
Okay.
But that's also like pretty specific because if you dash attack and he bears and he does early bear, your dash attack can get, if you get clipped, you might be too far.
Yeah.
So it's really spacing dependent. But this up air is pretty strictly bad, and doing
It's really bad.
Doing it forwards is also not very good.
Yeah, he just like destroys me on this platform now.
Yeah. Okay. So what happens here is he's just going to spam safe aerials. Like this one's actually bad by him. So you could have ASDI down this into down smash.
Oh, okay.
Like after you landed. The thing you do have to be careful about though is you have to make sure that you don't fall through the platform.
Right.
Doing ASDI down and crouch on a platform is you have to learn how to do that.
Okay.
You can't just do it.
It's like a slight down, or
Yeah,
like you have to like hold it in your landing frames or something.
Yeah, it's slight down. Or you can hold it in your landing frames and like you get the platform drop lockout after some number of frames. I don't remember the number.
Right.
Okay, so all of this basically Fox is doing this for free. Like what else? Like so he lands here, right? After hitting you.
Yeah.
You did not ASDI down. So like what are you going to do here if he doesn't move? Because like what else is he going to do here?
He's like probably gonna shield drop aerial me.
Yeah. Like he's either going to hold shield if you hadn't gotten lifted, or he's going to just do another aerial because there's like no reason for him to do anything else. And if he is doing another aerial, like if you had fared here, would that even have worked? 1, 2, no. So fair wouldn't have worked. Basically here you just have to accept that you lost neutral and like you can't try to reversal yourself out of this. It just doesn't work. All of our reversal options like hard lose to shield. And a lot of them will trade or straight up lose depending on the situation. And like especially situations like here. Like
So
wanting, yeah. So I think you should have held shield. Wanting to get away is fine, but you have to get away intelligently. Like we don't have like Marth dashback. There isn't like an option we could just do. With the exception of just like hold shield. Yeah, you could have wave dash back to ledge, I think just holding shield here was the best option, and then
That makes sense.
you play the mix up from here.
Right.
So what happens here is you get buried again, and then you get lifted because
Yeah.
you're now in midair, and now he can just do moves,
Yes. Yeah.
like he can just do moves. And you did not land, so this hits you while you're airborne, and that's how all of this happened. You should have double jumped. This is greedy. I mean, it was close, but it was also incredibly greedy.
Okay.
If he had chose to jab while they were both on the platform, would that not have worked out? So, okay, so jab 1, 2, 3. I mean, it might have hit Fox. Fox would have been holding ASDI down. So you're jabbing at Fox that's doing ASDI down.
It's at
on
3%,
platform.
so it would have Sakurai
It would Sakurai
angled
angle.
here.
But
Yes.
Samus also gets nothing out of it. Like, we don't have a
Yeah.
follow-up to jab actually hitting.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not the worst. It's definitely not the worst option, but it's not good.
It's better than what happened, but I don't really get the feeling that I should jab there.
No.
It doesn't really feel like the right idea.
No, it doesn't do anything. So you could have double jumped out of this for free.
Okay.
This was greedy as fuck. And like obviously this is a mix up. Like if he reads you double jumping, he can up air. But you could have double jumped outwards. And that would have been decently safe. Because if you double jump outwards, he can't shark you with up air without committing himself off stage.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. And then you play the standard, edge guarding mix up, which is better than this.
Well, getting
Okay.
shined here is fine because I get shined into the ground, right?
Yes.
Getting
But
shined into the ground is
but
okay.
this was like not good by him.
Like, if he up tilts there, would he have hit me?
I don't think so. I think he should have shielded.
Okay.
He should have shielded, and then he gets to hit you for free after this.
Right, because he gets pushed off
He gets
and double
pushed
jump
off.
back airs me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double jump back air, or he can jump and up air. He gets either shield pressure or a true punish, depending.
Okay.
So this is just greedy. Like, if you establish the mix-up of he's going to read your double jump, then this is, like, more okay. If the
see.
Fox is going for riskier reads.
In the dark, it's probably not a good idea.
But this is, it's probably just not a good idea. Okay, so this is fine, right? So you get shined here. And then you forward tilt for some reason.
I'm good. Yeah, you're fine.
So
Sorry.
what is the purpose of this forward tilt?
I don't know.
Okay. So you get shined out of the air here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is about the react. This is about like what happens after you get shined. Like you're reacting here.
Yeah.
So he should have already jumped like in your mind.
This is an impulse F tilt.
Okay. He's also at 3%, so this is no.
Bad.
This doesn't accomplish anything. Even if
Right.
this hits, you just get hit afterwards.
Yeah. If it hits him and he's airborne, then he gets to land for free. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah. So he's above you now, and you. Okay. He gets.
Hard knockdown.
This is like a frame off from being weak.
Oh.
That's weird. Okay, but yeah, this is hard knockdown. That's fine. I'm confused by that, but okay. I think you could have done something. I think you're actionable here.
I thought that he might like bait my get up attack with shield or something. So I just didn't want to get up attack. Maybe I should have normal get up.
You should have buffered it. You like in these situations, staying down is always worse than buffering an option. Because when you stay down, you make everything fully reactable. If they get into position and crouch, they can react to everything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you have to buffer an option.
Okay.
I don't know why he shines, but okay.
Because what's what, man? Now that I play Pikachu, I
Oh
really
no,
appreciate
dude.
Jessie. It's just fun.
Okay, so you missed. Okay, so you missed the fastball, right?
I did.
I mean, Jeff appreciates.
I'm not sure if you could have here,
Yeah,
but
he does. Literally, like the whole every.
so you do this double jump.
Every single.
I should have double jumped to ledge.
This double jump, no matter what you do out of this, other than up air versus some spacings, back air beats everything.
Mm.
There are some spacings of up air where you can win. I actually think if you up aired here, you would have won.
Okay.
But yeah, like safe thing to do. You should have just gone to ledge.
Right.
Okay, so this is all good. Okay, so what was this fair out of shield covering?
I thought he was gonna get back on the platform because he kept like attacking me and then going on the platform and then attacking me.
But the question is, would he do that after drill? Is a fox ever going to drill your shield and then jump to platform?
That makes sense.
Because drill puts them. The big difference is drill is -6 or -7, right?
Mm.
It's completely different than hitting with like late bear, which is -1, or like late nair, which is +1, I think, or 0.
Can up be this?
You can up B this. You can up B every single time you get dared. You can up B.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Drill is not -9.
-7, I think.
Yeah.
'Cause-
If it's stalled once, you can shield grab it.
Right, that's the thing.
Yeah. Okay. So this fair doesn't do anything, and also again, he's at 3%. This
Yeah.
fair mega does nothing. If he had jumped to the top platform here, which I don't think any fox would do after drill, you would have hit him with like the first 2 hits of fair. He would have just held down and would have hit the ground, and you would have gotten hit afterwards anyways.
Okay.
So that fair doesn't accomplish anything. He hits you here as he should. Okay, so again, this missile's good. This missile's fine. What is the purpose of this run-in shield after the missile?
I wanted to look at his out of shield options.
Then why did you wave dash out?
It didn't wait. I think I expected like I guess I tried to bait like a shield grab because I was in grab range and I probably shouldn't have shielded in that range.
If he shield grabbed and you were shielding, you can't punish him.
Yeah.
Essentially, this shield is okay if you know they're going to up smash, or you know that they're like the type of person to like run in and nair here.
Yeah. He does spam up smash a lot out of shield. Just
It's not.
I guess I
it's
really
not.
shouldn't
It's
have
not about that. It's about you prematurely limiting your own options.
Okay.
And deciding to do a panic option after you've limited your own options. Because after we shield, we lose access to basically every reversal, every like true reversal that we have, right?
Right.
We have nair out of shield and we have up B. The only thing that's hard beats. The only way for this to lead to an actual punish is if they up smash or shield.
Yeah.
This wave dash out of shield is pretty strictly bad.
Okay.
You should just eat the grab most of the time.
Okay. Okay.
You also could have wave dashed back to ledge. That would have been safer.
Okay.
But this wave dash forward it doesn't do anything.
Yeah. I started feeling really stupid after this first stock. Because, like, I'm noticing, like, at least... At this point, I noticed that I've made at least, like, 2 or 3 of these mistakes, and they're sticking in my head.
Yeah. You have made 0 good decisions this stock.
I would definitely agree with that.
Yeah. So this is fine. What is this dash attack for? He's at 3% still.
I think I'm getting antsy because I'm behind, and I feel stupid.
Okay, this is fine. Wait, what? Were you not holding down? You're not holding down. Okay.
Don't I get Sakurai anyways?
You do, but you can shield this even if you get Sakurai, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Oh, you actually go into crouch, so you could have shielded this.
Okay.
I don't know what you're. Yeah, I don't know what you're going for here. Okay. This is fine. Okay. This is okay, I guess. Yeah, no, this is okay. I can see why you did it. That's fine. You should have gone for the edge cancel. Even though he does get a true punish, you still should have gone for it. But you pulled in. Okay, so you get...
Teetered.
Yeah, so this is the thing. So you get bared, and then you try to come down with Nair. Again.
Yeah.
This just like doesn't accomplish anything. And it puts you at risk of getting hit even more.
Okay.
Cause he's at 3% still. Yeah, I mean, you're getting antsy and you're trying to hit him with moves, right? Presumably. You get pushed off. Okay, so this... So I like doing this down air too. Mm-hmm. But you're... Like, when you do this down air, like, what are you thinking of beating? Oh, we lost Eric again.
Oh, hello?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay.
So what are you trying to beat with this dare?
I don't know.
So you can use this dare to beat up tilt, but only in situations where fast fall versus no fast fall makes an unreactable difference.
Right. And sometimes I do fast fall and sometimes I delay the fast fall. I've been kind of working on that.
Yeah, so that's actually a pretty solid mix-up. The question is, what were you trying to do here? Because I felt like it's pretty obvious he's going to up tilt.
Okay.
But like when you're in this kind of situation, if you cannot create this mix-up, like if he just aerials at you again, that also beats dare. If he up tilts, that beats that can also beat dare depending on the situation. So like you have to know exactly what you're covering and like what you're leaving yourself vulnerable to. So here doing this dare, you're vulnerable to almost everything.
Right. And if I had like waited, knowing that he was gonna up tilt, I could do like a slow fall mix up, and like delay the fast fall.
Yeah. You also could have just left.
That's true.
The biggest thing that I'm seeing in these first 30 seconds is you have not yet tried to like leave a bad situation.
I keep trying to scrap.
Yeah, and we just lose scraps. Our moves aren't good enough. We're not good enough versus shield. It's just not good. So this you get hit. That's fine. You're not holding down again. Yeah, so you walk forward and you don't hold down. This walk forward is good. You just need to hold down.
Okay. I'm somewhat worried about drill, but like he hasn't represented it, I guess.
Samus, well, so we have flinch privilege. We only need one SDI most of the time to get out of Fox Drill. Like Fox Drill Shrine. Like you should be ready regardless.
Okay.
Also, that's not an excuse to not be holding down. Even if he does drill you, you should still be holding down.
Okay.
Because like what you're doing here, this doesn't beat drill either.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's say he did drill, right? So if he does drill here, he has like a ton of different he has a ton of different drifts that he can do, right?
Yes.
So covering drill here is actually like hard reading drill and drift is actually not recommended. What you can do here though is since you landed before him, yeah, you should have done rising fair in place of retreating. That would have been pretty safe. It would have hit him if he fell through, and it might shield poke here. Like the last 2 hits might shield poke here.
I see what I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Like pressuring on platform as Samus is definitely like you should practice it. Doing fairs in place and fairs backwards, like doing a safe one. Because doing like cross-up fairs or like fairs to land underneath Fox were like super negative. It's just a free punish for him.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So you die. Oh wait, you don't die. Okay, see this one's better. You actually double jump. So this is better. Okay. The bad part is you fall down with this down air, which has a 0% chance of hitting anybody ever. So like, that can't hit anything. If he had actually landed and if he had just up smashed here, you would have died.
Yeah.
If he had up tilted here, you would have been in a bad position. If he shields here, he should be shield drop. Okay, that's just bad, but yeah. So you should be at like not a good spot, even if you shields.
Okay.
But regardless of this, you should have gotten hit for this after, anyways.
Because you can like shield drop attack me.
Yeah, like if he should just up smash here. There's no reason not to. What you should have done here is you should have wave landed to top platform.
Yeah.
Or you should have jumped outwards. Jumping in forces you to eat another mix-up. Do you see what I mean?
Putting me at risk of like another sharking like 50-50 or something.
Yeah, and like what do you gain in return? Like what are the situations where Samus can conceivably get a hit against a competent Fox here? There are some situations. If you had just Nair fast fallen, you might have been able to hit something, maybe. But he's at 8%.
Yeah. That we keep going to the percent is like the crux of the situation.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like,
so you
a
do
lot of
this
my moves are still locked.
Okay, this fair is actually great. This is good fair. If you do not move forward, if you do this fair in place, this would have been fantastic. That would have been a great fair.
See what you mean.
Yeah. So just imagine instead of doing forwards, imagine if you had just like I guess shield stop is the easy one here.
Yeah.
But you can jump straight up.
Right. So you're advocating for like shield pivot and then like fair upward.
Well, you can also jump and then hold your stick back so you get backwards jump. That'll stop your momentum too. Oh. That's what I would recommend more. So this fair would this fair would have just worked.
Okay. You have to claw that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shield stop is easier.
Okay.
Because it gives you like it's slower, but yeah. Okay, so here you get hit off and then you drift in again, right?
Yeah.
And then you jump in place. So you see how this is putting you at risk for mix-ups?
Yes. I could have eaten a bear.
Yeah, you could have eaten a bear. There's a lot of ways this could have gone wrong, but he chose to do up smash for the 50-50. And you win the 50-50 by doing the slow fall downer.
Right.
You should have down tilted here.
That's true. And then extended the punish.
Yeah, at 24%, you should do down tilt here.
Yeah.
Down smash could have netted you a combo. It's not. It wouldn't have been consistent in this situation. This is where you should have done the ESAM missile.
Oh. Oh, that makes sense.
This
I never think of doing it there.
This wave line does nothing. You covered nothing. You
Thought-
put yourself into a lot of lag. This
Thought
does.
he was going to go to ledge.
Yeah, but then why did you jump in waveland?
It's like I like fake that I'm not gonna cover ledge and then I cover ledge. He jumps here.
Okay, if he
He's
had okay, so if he had fast fallen, if he fast falls here, side B, I don't actually know if you get there in time.
Oh.
You might get clipped on the way down.
I feel like I should have like reacted to the side B there and like done a double jump nair after his side B comes out.
At this spacing, you can do that, but at this spacing, it's inconsistent whether it's going to send them out or in.
Okay. Maybe like double jump there.
You should have ESAM missile.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so you should. So imagine a homing missile's out right now.
Yeah, I didn't consider that as an option. That's a really
The
cool
other thing you can do is if you think they're a jumper, you can actually dash to the right here and jump outwards. And then you react to side B with just A. The probability of hitting Fox outwards with Nair is dependent on how close you are to him when he does the side B. The closer you are to him, the higher the chance of sending him out is. The further you are away, the higher the chance of him doing like one of the teleporting hurt boxes and like hitting Samus's reverse increases. So not only does this not actually do anything, if he does side V, which he does here, since you grabbed ledge, you're now at heavy disadvantage.
Hello?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Could you hear me? Or no?
I heard you just now.
Oh, okay. Okay,
You
basically.
left off at USAM missile.
Okay.
Hit
Did you
them.
hear where you can also jump out in there?
Yeah.
Okay. So the reason why this is also really bad is because it puts you at disadvantage. You're now at ledge at disadvantage because Fox's landing lag is really low. So oh my god. Okay, well he's bad, but this should have hit you.
Yeah.
You get down smash. That's fine. Again, yeah. So if you had cancelled this, he didn't sweet spot, so you could have fallen and so assuming this had been ESAM missile here, and now you drop and you nair, and that actually hits this
Yeah.
because he didn't sweet spot
Yes. Yeah, and then he's like in a really bad spot.
it. Yeah, and he should be dead. So
Yeah, I think so.
this coverage, I actually like doing this coverage. But you down smash for some reason. Why?
I aimed for downward angled F smash and I missed.
Why are you doing downward angle F smash here?
I wasn't sure if a straightforward F smash would hit.
Well, why don't you forward tilt?
Oh.
Forward tilt is faster. It's more consistent. Against Fox, it pretty much covers the same option. If they sweet spot, you don't hit. If Fox sweet spot
Yeah.
side B, you can't hit him with down angle forward smash anyways.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. From that distance, it
Yeah.
would just snap.
Yeah, and
Right.
F tilt gives you a confirmed kill here
Right.
at 55%. So that down smash is, well, okay, it's a tech skill error, but you shouldn't have done it anyways.
Right.
Okay, so this again.
I
So
think I think it should have been short hop.
it should have been short hop. You also should not have gone all the way forwards.
Okay. I should stop drifting onto the platform with it.
You can drift onto the platform, but not with the late hits of fair. Late
Okay.
hits of fair are really, really hard to combo with.
Yeah.
Because the DI on the later hits of fair is like they can go really far. Like here, he goes all the way behind
Yeah.
you.
Right.
Um,
And like hit 5 like knocks them away.
yeah,
Yeah, I should have controlled my drift better here.
yeah. If you had done this, like imagine if you had run up and done this in place, or if you had just drifted this more towards the stage. If
Yeah.
he DIs away, he pretty much like stays on the platform, right?
Yeah.
If he DIs in, then he moves behind you. But if you're drifting backwards or like pretty much in place, then you can actually combo afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah. I know what you mean.
What up, Phil?
Oh, is that Phil in the stream?
Yeah.
What's up?
People need to learn. Okay, so this is good. What? Why?
I should just be down smashing him here.
So you missile and you don't shield. Right?
Yes.
So if you shielded here, that would be understandable because you're reading
Afraid
him
of getting
in
hit.
despair. But you don't shield, so what are you looking for?
I guess I thought this bear was gonna whiff. I didn't think I was gonna get hit by it, even though it was pretty close.
Okay, so then why are you? So then, what was the plan? What was the plan?
I don't know if I don't know why I grabbed. I think I should have down smashed.
The grab is okay, but grab obviously is not a true punish here.
Right, and down smashes.
Yeah, and like if you're going to read this, then that's what you should do anyways.
Okay.
Would it have hit actually? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, down tilt actually wouldn't have hit.
Oh.
It would have been a couple frames off.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough one. I still say you should have down tilted or down smashed.
Yeah.
Because I think that would have been the right thing to do, but grab is okay. Oh no.
Missed.
Oh no.
I missed.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can't miss those.
Yeah.
That's up tilt, presumably?
Yes.
Yeah. Up tilt would have been good here. Up tilt would have shield poked here, I think.
That's
Yeah,
what his
I'm
name
pretty
was.
sure up tilt would have shield poked here.
Yeah, me too. Because he's holding back.
Would a walk back F tilt be okay in the situation here? Before reacting to the shield? You're not reacting to shield. Samus never reacts to shield. If you react to shield and grab, that means they were holding shield for like over half a second, which is insane.
They can just roll back or like roll through you, or jump. Jumping is usually really good.
Nice. Okay. Oh no.
Please, please.
Oh no.
I didn't want to show you game 1.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. What is this? No, okay, you never want to F-tilt if you think they're going to shield. Never. F-tilt is very unsafe on shield. Incredibly
We're-
unsafe on shield.
We're
so-
going over this. Yeah. At the very least, we're trying to create like mutual unreactable situations where we can get profitable.
If you're not
attacks.
guessing what they're doing, you still don't want to F-tilt. Because chances are they're going to shield. Because because shield is so strong for Fox.
Up tilt in there and everything.
You want to try to like hit him out of his movement with us tilt.
Yeah.
Attack shield
So
left.
this is fine. What is this?
Or no.
Is that a failed wave dash?
I don't think so.
What would it have been then? Yeah, I don't know. That's just weird. I don't know what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Okay. But then you get him to up smash, and then
I thought I was late, but I don't think I was. Was I?
you were late.
Okay. Maybe I should have jabbed.
get
He's at
awareness.
130, 113.
You can bomb actually. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a weird option. But no, you just leave.
Okay, sure.
You just leave.
I tried to do like
Dash
pivot
through,
up
dash
smash.
through here is actually good.
That's what I figured. But I got clipped in the back.
Yeah. This is sad. Yeah, this is sad. I don't know. You could have ran further, of course. You also could have dashed away from Fox.
Hey. And then come back with like dash attack.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
if you're going if like that's what you're trying to read.
Hey, that makes sense. Smash charge interruption, I die.
Yeah. You're not holding down.
Not holding down.
Yeah, you're not holding down. So you're not holding down, and you try to follow with Nair again. So this isn't real, right? If you get hit by aerial, you cannot Nair them afterwards. This is never real. They can
Figured that-
they can shield every single time.
Right. I figured fast fall in it, then it would have been like safe on shield at least. I think
I mean,
I
sure.
didn't do it.
Even if it is safe on shield, then you eat shine out of shield into at the very least like Fox advantage. Like you can do fastball in there here, and then you shield his shine out of shield, then you up B. That's like the best case scenario for you.
Sure.
Which is not.
Or I can dash back, right?
It depends how perfect you're doing this.
Yeah.
But also if you're trying to do this like if you're trying to do this perfect, like as late as possible, Fox can also move out of the way.
Oh, no, that's true.
So there's a bunch of like timing mix-ups that happen here.
Yeah.
What up, Jeffrey?
Which Jeffrey is that?
Destiny fan?
Oh, I see. What up?
Okay, so you should get shine out of oh my god. Okay. You should be getting hit way harder than this guy's hitting you. So you should be getting shine out of shield up smashed here.
Yeah.
Into like
Yeah.
hard disadvantage.
Right.
This is fine. Why don't you do anything here?
I should up tilt this, right? Should up tilt and then like attack the platform.
So you can ESAM missile here.
Oh.
You can do ESAM missile into hard missile. That'll cover like him going like higher.
I see.
Walking forward is almost strictly because you're trying to cover like ledge stuff.
Yeah.
But like you didn't do like any of the preparatory movements for covering ledge stuff.
Okay.
And you ended up doing jump. The ESAM missile is when you do short hop homing missile onto a side platform of battlefield. Strictly battlefield.
Yeah, it's only battlefield.
On every other stage, I would call it short hop homing missile. So here,
It's hard on other stages, or it's harder on this stage than on other stages.
yeah. So here, yeah, you should have up tilted. If you had up tilted, you'd be able to pressure this afterwards.
I think I'd be able to get a nair, because his height wasn't good.
Yeah. This F smash is actually bad.
Yeah.
It like does not cover as far as it should. Up tilt is way better coverage. So yeah, that's just a bad edge guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't want to show you game one.
I mean, this is how we learn.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was this forward air supposed to do?
It's the same thing. I wanted to attack him on the platform.
But like, you saw him do the aerial and then you saw him shield.
Yeah.
For this to work, he has to stand still for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So he has to stand there for 18 frames not pressing a button for this to have like a semblance of working.
Yeah.
Like, you have to recognize that if you see somebody land and you react to them landing, you're already too late.
Alright. That's the concept here.
Yeah,
And I've been doing that a lot more against like Falcon.
Mhm.
It hasn't really clicked in the Fox matchup, I think.
Yeah, if you see somebody land, it's already too late. If you already see Marth in the air, it's already too late. If you see Sheik in the air, it's already too late.
Right.
So these are just reaction cues to like try to make your neutral more consistent, because this fair can work, like in theory. Like there are options he does that get hit by this fair. Like if he tries to pressure you more, like if he runs at you and does like and tries to like shield drop, like dare or shield drop nair or something, like tries to be aggressive. This can work. It's just this Fox is clearly not doing that. So in that situation, this is bad. And the vast majority of Foxes are not going to try to pressure you in this situation. They're just going to throw out a safe aerial.
Right.
Yeah. And so this happens. He reacts to this. You get bared. Nice. Do you waveland? You fall through. That's good. Nice. Yeah, okay, I like this sequence. It's pretty good so far.
Thought he was gonna land in shield.
Okay. This is fine. You thought he was going to land in shield?
So he whiffed his aerial. Because, like, I might be able to, like, call it his landing.
Okay, so let's see here. So he does the snare, right?
I don't know if I could play,
This is what he's reacting to. So let's go to when he lands here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So he still sees you here. So he lands here. The issue is you wave dash here.
Oh, yeah. I didn't dash cancel with crouch.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you should have wave dashed at all. You could have dashed
dash
here
back.
and then just dash back. So that would have given him a reason to hold shield.
Right.
But because you wave dash, he has no reason to, because like there's no immediate threat you can do that's like an issue for him.
That makes sense, yeah.
Right, which is why he jumps again.
Yep.
That's so bad. What is the purpose of this fair?
Jumped up, like, facing toward me, so I thought he might, like, try to up air me. So I fast fell and, like, attacked.
Fair doesn't beat up air.
Thought I could get to the side of him, like, cause like the way he jumped up, it looked like I might be able to, like, I don't know. I just felt like I had to attack.
You're also holding in here again.
Yeah.
You're not drifting
Yeah.
off stage. So like none of this really should have happened. You could have just gone to ledge for free, right?
Yeah.
Or like if you saw him do that, you could have like done a mix up to like try to land on side platform safely. But that put you at risk of death for like very little gain. Cause like, what if he had just done nothing here, right?
You like prioritize ledge less on Battlefield because it's harder to like get back for invincibly.
I do slightly, but like it's still better. It's better than death, right?
Okay.
Like what?
Yeah.
What are the mix-ups? Are our falling mix-ups better than our mix-ups from being on the ledge?
That's true.
It depends, right?
Not in this matchup. Not really in
It
this matchup.
depends.
I think like our ledge mix-ups are generally better.
But yeah, it sort of depends. This is actually okay. Okay, so after you shoot this missile, why do you jump?
I didn't feel good about moving forward. I thought he might like just like back air me.
But you have a missile out.
Yeah, I thought he might like try to short hop back air backward, like through the missile or something.
There's no way it would have hit you.
Yeah, it's too far.
Yeah. And so... Okay, well, basically you should have, like... you have to, like, use your actions after missiles have been pretty bad.
Okay.
You have to use the missiles to accomplish something. Samus on a platform is not, like, a good position for us, right?
Yeah.
So shield is bad. We don't really have shield drop, like strong shield drop options other than fair. So like the only reason I would go onto this platform again after this missile is to shoot another missile. If I think but Fox is really close to you, right?
Yeah,
so like you don't, even if he shielded this, you wouldn't have time to jump and go onto side platform and then drop and shoot another missile. You would have been at pure disadvantage.
Right. I'm just like giving up stage if I do this.
Yeah, you're giving stage for nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you cover this, right? So let's say you shoot the missile and you know he's going to do this. You can short hop fair here in place. And short hop fair here is actually decently safe. Because if he does something to interact with this missile, most of the time he will not be able to punish you for doing this fair.
Right. He would have to like retreat from this missile.
Yeah. So like there are ways to use this missile and then like counterattack him if he does something like this. So like you could have short hop faired here.
Or like walk behind the missile or something.
Yeah. Nice. You lost.
The edge guards were so bad.
I mean, this is just a mix-up.
No, I'm floating. This isn't supposed to happen.
Wait. Okay. So here's the issue. Why do you wave dash forward here?
I want to be in position to cover ledge if I have to.
But if you do this, you can't, like, if you do this, you're committed to ledge. Because you can't really cover the other things. Because, like, you don't have time to shoot a missile if you wave dash forward.
Okay.
Like, do you see this? So because you wave dash forwards, you don't really have time to, like, set up a missile for anything.
Right, I've lost the UCM missile.
Yeah. So, if you do wave dash here, you should turn around.
Yeah.
Right?
And just...
Because this wave dash isn't... It's not strictly bad.
But it just needs to end with the ledge grab.
It needs to end with ledge grab, or like so I would not have wave dashed here. Or I would have wave dashed earlier and then walk forwards. And then you can turn around wave dash back like unreactively and grab ledge.
Right.
Should ESA missile be our default start to an edgeguard? You should not have a default start to an edgeguard.
Yeah, it's
That's
all
the-
situational.
It's
and
the entire
mix-uppy.
point of edgeguarding. Because we
It's just an
don't
option I wasn't
have
using.
like. There are very few situations where Samus can cover everything. Very, very few situations. Those situations exist, but you're always reading something. Like if you, I think ESA missile is a good first edgeguard of a set. Just because it's like it's safe to do. Less safe is like doing short hop hard missile to hard call outside V, and then grabbing ledge. But it just depends on whatever Fox you're playing. What is this dash tech? What was that going to hit? What option does Fox do to get hit by this dash tech?
It was pretty bad. I'm pretty antsy.
Yeah. I mean, like, he could have done pretty much anything here to beat this. Like, if he drilled here, you would have just been dead. He could have kept running to the right, and you would have been dead.
A whiff punishes it.
He could have full hopped.
You can shield it.
He could have full hopped, and you would have been dead. He could have shielded, and you would have been dead. That's like 5 of Fox's strongest and easiest options to use, and you would have been dead.
Yeah.
You're lucky he nared. Yeah, because there's no reason for him to do anything that would get hit by this dash tech.
Makes sense.
Like, from the Fox side.
Yes.
Because anything he does to get hit by that dash tech, like, there's a possibility of him dying. All of the options that I just stated, there's, like, almost no possibility of him dying unless you're, like, really hard calling him out. Like, if he had dash backed again, we have literally nothing that can hit him.
Yeah.
There's nothing we could do. And if you dash tech, he can reactively up smash you.
Yeah. I think like the recurring theme here is like I'm not covering real Fox options in a given scenario. I'm just like attacking because I feel like I have to attack.
Oh my god, dude, no.
That dare was
No.
a flub.
It was a flub?
Yeah.
It just
I
doesn't
think I
look like a
could've dared
flub,
way
dude.
Dared way closer to the ground and shielded. Or landed behind. But I really should have like.
Even if you land behind, you get shine out of shield up smash. Like for this to work, you have to do as late as possible fast fall dare.
Right.
And then he shines out his shields you, and you get and you shield it.
Yeah.
And then like maybe you can up B if you like hard read he doesn't wave dash back. That's the absolute best scenario for you with this dare.
Okay.
Right? Because this dare only works if you're calling out up tilt, right? That's really the only thing this beats.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Right? Like if Fox does anything else, like if he had dash backed, if he had up aired,
Right.
and then if he shields, you're just dead.
I guess there's like no reason for me to attack this zone, like at all.
You can attack this zone if you think he's going to up tilt. The question is this Fox going to up tilt? Like from what you have seen in the first minute and a half of this match, do you think the Fox is going to up tilt here or no?
It's possible, but not at 105 because like he doesn't get anything off of it.
Yeah, it's just unlikely, right?
Smash me. Yeah, you'd be much more likely to up smash me.
Yeah. And then here again, you jump in. You jump in specifically to eat this mix-up.
Yeah.
Right? And also, when we call out up tilt, remember that that's also a 50-50. So you're simultaneously hard reading that he's going to do a specific move, and you're hard reading that he's going to do it at a specific timing. Right?
Yeah.
And that's fine. If there's reasons for you to be correct.
Right.
If there's not a reason for you to be correct, then there's no reason to do it.
You're just Hail Marrying.
Yeah. Okay, so what options could you have done here instead, right? If you had jumped outwards, this would have been standard Fox Samus edgeguarding scenario. This fox does not know how to edge guard from what I've seen. I think you can go to ledge literally every time and this fox is just going to let you. Yeah, I haven't seen him do anything.
Okay.
Another thing you could have done after this double jump is you could have wave landed onto side platform.
Right. I do that sometimes.
Wave landing onto side platform, hard loses to Fox doing bear towards center stage. There's nothing we can really do about it. Like, he can, after he shields here, he can also react to the air dodge and just bear. That might hit too. It sort of depends how far you can drift and if you wave land left or right. But like overall, like jumping forward, double jumping forward here is pretty bad. And you die. Do you get force talked?
Hate game 1, dude.
So you respawn. That's okay, I guess. He could have gotten hit here. There's a small chance that he could have gotten hit here. Why did you wait to fair?
I don't know.
So what could you have done here, right? So this empty jump specifically, right? Fox is there, you're here. You know that he's going to land, presumably, right?
Right. I could have tried to call out his double jump with like a double jump drift back fair.
Yes. So this is a very interesting mix-up situation. Because Fox cannot hit you here, except with down tilt. This is the only move he could do that hits you right now.
Okay.
Down tilt will lose to you moving forward with just fair, right? Down tilt would have lost to, well, if he had fared like
Rising fair?
Yeah, if you had done like fair like here,
yeah.
Which you should have. I don't know why you waited so long. It would have beaten down tilt. He would have gotten popped up. He would have died. If he lands and then shield drops, the fair will hit him on the way down, assuming you don't land on the platform, because you're doing short hop fair. You can, and then the other option is double jump fairing, reading that he's going to go to top platform. So this is actually a pretty decent situation for us if you can force this to happen. Obviously he could just shield. That's the other portion of this. And then to beat shield, you could fall and then do like a double jump fair and like fade back with it.
Aim for some kind of shield poke, or I can just land.
Yeah, or just. I would not land. I would definitely do a move and then land.
Okay.
But I would not land on the side platform with him.
Okay. So like a fair fast fall.
No, like I would short hop here, and then short hop here, and then fall, and then double jump fair.
Okay.
I think this fair is.
I see what you mean.
Yeah. So I think this fair is actually fine. It's just he timed it super late for some reason. Like this is incredibly late. I don't know what you're trying to hit here.
It didn't really have a chance of like getting me anything either if I do this fair like this.
Yeah. You're still not holding down. Are you holding down actually? You might be holding down. Oh yeah, you're holding down. Into jab. Okay, you're probably going for his ASDI down tilt. You ended up with ASDI down jab.
Yeah.
And you roll with the double jab, I like it. Okay, hold on. What? Can this fox ledge dash?
Yeah.
He can?
Sometimes.
You should have gotten up smash right here. Immediately. You should have gotten up smash and nared. This F tilt is, there's literally no way for Fox to get hit by this F tilt, even if he wanted to. If the Fox tried his hardest, he could not have gotten hit by this F tilt.
See.
My guess is that you thought he was going to fall and like he was going to like tumble onto the stage. maybe.
I think I might have tried to up tilt, but it's still bad.
Yeah. So you should have just gotten hit like really hard for this. So this does, and you do a second one. What's the purpose of the second one?
Might have been trying to up tilt.
The up tilt still wouldn't have hit anything.
No.
Okay.
I mean, when you look at the stock count, like, I just really want to hit this guy.
You can't do that. You should never. That's like literally the worst thing that you could do. Okay. Even if you are down, like, you should figure out the reason why you're losing and try to correct it this game so that you can use it for next game, right? Because it's a full set. It's a best of. Is this a best of 5 or best of 3?
Best of 5.
Okay. So it's even more important. You have even more time. So you should be using your time as wisely as possible.
Okay.
Up tilt isn't actually good on shield.
Yeah, I know.
And since you're doing it this close, you don't even get the good one.
Okay.
And since it's so close, he can aerial out of shield instead of doing anything difficult. Oh, he messes up. I cannot tell you how much I hate this. This is so stupid. Jesus Christ. Okay, well anyways. I cannot believe you did this. So you whipped this so you did another move? That's insane.
Yeah.
Okay, well you should have died here. He should have just held shield and you should be dead. Nice. Where's the turnaround?
I tried to turn around and I missed it.
You can't miss that, especially from neutral. This is the easy one to do.
Right.
I disagree. You should up B.
Okay.
Yeah, like this should not have worked.
It worked only because he angled his shield forward.
Yeah, he angled his shield forward. You shield poked the foot, but you did this not like as a read or anything. You just did this.
Did this, yeah. I throw it out at that distance a lot. I think it's because I fight a lot of like Marth and Falcon, and it's a lot more pokeable.
I up air here.
Okay.
Because bomb doesn't really get you anything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Unless
Why
I
is
like
my-
do a waveland or something.
Why is my head taking up 4% of my cam screen? I don't know. It just is. My camera's like over there.
Okay.
What's the purpose of this jab?
I don't know.
So he down tilted and he made a mistake. And you jabbed. You should have been.
I think I wanted to like interrupt whatever he was trying to do after the down air, but I feel like that's not really a good idea because he can just shine me.
Yeah. So you should have shielded.
Yeah.
So you get grabbed here. Alright, here, let's skip to the next game.
Yeah, yeah.
What game do you want me to watch?
3. 2 and 3.
2 and 3. Alright, so this is better. This is good. You read this?
Yeah.
Good shit. That was a good read. Yeah, it's a good read. I like it. Okay. So what do you have after this? You better down tilt again. You down smash? What was that? Why? Down smash is fine, but why do you charge here?
Yeah. I didn't go for an edge guard, I guess.
Yeah.
So to cover ledge. But he recovered high.
Yeah. So you end up getting a hit.
I think I should have like up tilted or down aired here. I was too afraid to go for down air. Maybe I could have.
You could not have done it.
Yeah, probably like a fair. I don't know.
You can go for fair or you can go for bear. Bear's hard, but you could have gone for bear. Fair at 30%. I think he can still ASD down shield.
Okay, but I mean before he like gets to the ground. I don't know. I guess I was too late for that.
Yeah, it's because you're like charging, so you're. I think you could have. It would have been really hard.
Okay. Yeah, I wasted like. Do this way too much. I keep throwing down smash out, and like, for no reason.
Do you get Sakurai angled here? Maybe? I can't tell if you're getting Sakurai angled or if you're not holding down. Oh, you are holding down. Okay. Aerial interrupt grab? Aerial interrupt grab is not a true punish on anything.
For a shield drop or something.
Aerial interrupt grab is insanely slow. Yeah. I mean, like, this is a situation where you should just know.
Yeah.
This doesn't work.
Then I missed the fast fall.
I haven't had any cartridges for a while, but like I had cartridges for like
yeah, that's hard.
straight.
I don't fault you for doing that down smash. That was hard to tell.
Yeah.
They're like too convenient.
So you do this. So you jump.
Have to fucking
Go through so much trouble.
go to some place.
You would expect
scared,
Fox to shield in that
you will get
situation.
caught,
Shield drop.
press a button, exhale, and you're good.
The thing is, it's not about expecting Fox to shield. The thing is expecting Fox to shield and hold shield for enough frames that the grab actually works.
Even if they don't shield drop, they can just full hop on the platform.
If you grab Fox at 30, that's great. But it's the question of, is he going to shield and hold shield?
I know that this player really likes to jump out of shield.
Because a lot of Foxes would shield and then just jump. Or shield and then shield drop.
So you're actually
That's
airing
okay.
off.
Oh my god.
That's weird. He's the only one that does
You
that.
should've-
I don't
should've
even think I
held down.
held shield. I didn't hold down or shield.
Oh, you jumped.
Yeah.
But so most characters
I don't-
can do that,
yeah.
right? You're just,
It was really
kinda,
antsy.
Like, dropping through and then going up and phasing into, right? So there's no impact plans.
Yeah.
So it does look different. He does seem to like come up at a different time.
Yeah, like there's no impact one, and then with the wave dash up, it's just it's as if I was.
Jumped in again.
Yeah. So I mean, you're seeing the similar things, right? You're eating a mix-up
Mhm.
here for no reason.
Right.
Yeah.
You should have a.
I know it, but I tried it with the other one, so nobody else can like wave dash up and just like, you know, wave line. There is a very like a slight timing difference as far as like between another wave dash and
Okay.
but it's just like
Yeah, this again is.
Yeah. That's, like, there's no reason for me to attack there because there's like nothing that I'm aiming to hit.
Yeah, like he's not going to do any of those things. Same thing with this dash tech.
Mhm.
It doesn't cover any options.
Right.
You should have fared here.
I I appreciate
Nair doesn't give you anything.
It's still crazy to me that like 20 years
That makes sense.
You keep
F tilt.
messing with ledge with F tilt.
Melee would be
Right.
It's just not a thing.
Oh,
Okay, for this one, after you shoot this missile, you can actually walk forwards and then space around what option he's going to do. Right? Like if he had tech in place.
Oh yeah,
Right?
I could react. I can reactively down smash this.
Yes. You can. So the way to cover this is you walk forwards, and like see if the missile hits, and then you
Right.
react to the tech.
He
Right.
said something interesting. He's like,
I have so many frames to do that.
Yeah. The dash forward means that you straight up cannot cover tech in.
Right.
Oh my god. Wow. This doesn't even get you a kill if it hits. It gets you an edge guard.
Oh, that's true.
And you should be dead. What? Oh my god, you tried to down smash this?
Yeah.
Why?
Could have just shielded it.
Yes. Well, he should have shined you into down smash,
Right.
but
Right.
yes, you should have just shielded this. Yeah, you deserve to die.
I definitely do. There's a
Questionable.
flood missile. Should have just hit him there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I should just
With
attack.
bear. You should know that's not going to hit. Did you recognize that he was going to land on the platform?
No.
Even if he hadn't landed on the platform.
I
What was-
wasn't sure. Yeah.
If he hadn't landed on this platform, what would this F smash have hit?
Only if he had like no teched and missed his like slide off. That's
Yeah.
like only thing.
Hmm.
So
Are you closing up soon?
oh, you guys are fine.
Uh, he just weak bear. You just need to know when this is going to happen.
Well, at least there's a chance like that it can. So like I shouldn't be risking so much.
Yeah.
I think I'm like too antsy for the kill.
We are not a character that can ever fish for kills.
Okay.
None of that works. Like we don't have anything that's safe that's a kill. We don't really have kill moves in general.
Help yourself to any of the like waters.
Our moves set up really well for edge guards. But if you're looking for a kill, we don't really have anything that does that.
I think like the closest thing we have is like wave dash F tilt out of like catching them out of dash dance.
Yeah, but that's
But,
still
like,
not a kill. It sets up an edge guard still.
Right.
So if you're risking your death for
Yeah.
like essentially a 50-50, is that worth it? Because I think if I was a Fox player, I would take that every single time.
Right.
If they're wrong, they die. If I'm wrong, I get a 50-50. That's great odds.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This is good. What does
The fair wasn't good. Spacing around the possibility of his drop aerial.
this doesn't hit anything?
Yeah.
Because if he dropped bears here, that actually beats this fair.
Yeah.
So this fair doesn't cover anything.
It's like hard reading that he falls directly into it, which is bad.
You're hard reading that he falls into it, not doing any moves.
Right.
Yeah.
I
So
think
you're
like
stuck in the
I'm not like actively like predicting these bears, and I really should be because they're like Fox's bread and butter in this matchup.
Yes. So just watching him do this is actually fine.
Yeah.
The issue, really the biggest issue here. So similarly to Falcon, right? When Falcon's spamming Nair in place and retreating and forwards,
Yeah.
watching him doing it is fine. If he whiffs it, it's fine. It's just annoying.
Hmm.
But the moment you hit shield is when it becomes really,
It's
really,
really
bad.
Yeah. I should have just repositioned. I could have like gone through and like taken stage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's what you should have done, or you could have fared. To like pressure, as long as you're doing it safely. Like here, actually, you could probably short hop fair forwards. It wouldn't have been
Okay.
great, but like since his back is towards you, you probably could have done it.
Right.
But yeah, fair in place here, or like wave dash in would have been like the best
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Wave
Like,
dash in,
just take
wave dash
stage.
in would hard lose to downer here. So it sort of just depends. It's like it's a pretty true mix-up.
Yeah.
And remember that this all happens. This literally all happened because you went for this fair.
Yeah.
You went for a fair that had no chance of working, and now you're just stuck in the corner in a really shitty situation.
Right.
And then again, like, reading up tilt is not easy. This is a very difficult. This is like a really, really hard timing read to make.
Right.
And also, yeah, you double jumped in again.
Did. I really need to just like get it into my head that I can just go to ledge, which is weird because I do it against other characters way more often now. I feel like Fox just makes me way more antsy.
Also, you get nared here, right?
Hmm?
You're holding in right now. You're holding in right now, and you fair. What does this fair beat or cover?
I thought like if he.
It covers literally no options. He like.
It's like a try to get off me kind of thing. I'm thinking.
But this doesn't
Throwing it
act,
out because
it doesn't actually
Right,
beat
right.
anything.
It doesn't beat anything. I'm throwing it out there because like I'm in tumble and I want to get down and I want to try and like attack.
Because you could have gone to ledge for free here with this double jump. You're actually really lucky he double jumped. His double jump also covers absolutely nothing.
Right.
So this is also
I
a
could have
horrible
just gone
double
to
jump right
ledge.
now. Yeah, you could have gone to ledge. You could have like you could have fast fallen too. Like there's an entire mix-up tree that you can do here that you gave up to do this fair, which does nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so this happens, and you don't ASDI down.
Yeah.
His weak nair. So you could have down smashed or down tilted this.
Yeah.
You should have gotten up smashed here. But he.
Oh yeah, L cancel dash up smash. Yeah.
Yeah, so you should have
Off
died.
of the weak
here.
nair.
Yeah, you should have died. That's fine. Oh my god, why?
Should like.
You safely got away. Yeah, you got away.
Yeah.
So you got away, and then you come down and try to whiff punish.
I doubled down.
Yeah, you try to whiff punish Fox's nair with like a fall through. It's just not happening.
Yeah.
And then you should die here. What? Okay, sure. You should be able to do this.
That bear.
Yeah, you should be able to do this.
It was like.
Because he buffers this option. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, this is also fine. I would not charge right here. It's a waste.
Yeah.
So what does
I think
this
if he had
charge
up
up?
smashed me, it would have hit. It would have hit me before I charge shot too.
Yeah. He could have dash tacked. He could have dash tacked. Also up smash.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he could have dash tag. Because this only hit his... This hit like the top of his shield. This does beat Fox Nair. So this is not the worst.
It was just like
It's just
I
like a
I
hell...
saw the dash in. Yeah.
It's pretty much a Hail Mary.
Like I only make these kinds of decisions versus Fox. I feel like I make much decisions against slower characters.
I mean, yeah, you have like you have more time versus slower characters.
They,
For Fox, you have to internalize more. Okay, so keep. Oh my god.
I know. I know.
You know, right? Okay. This actually would have hit. That's sort of upsetting. He's lucky he's bad. Because he wave dashed here.
Right, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's the only thing that it covers.
And he did a bad wave dash, so he got spot dodge instead of roll. If he had gotten roll here, you actually would have died. So
he would have smashed me in the middle of my smash.
If he had messed up his wave dash better, he would have gotten a roll shine up smash.
Yeah.
So you're lucky he messed up really, really bad.
Right.
But you're also lucky he did not just up smash you here. And then you mash buttons.
I did.
Yeah. We can't do that. Ever.
I should either like overshoot an attack or like I should like retreat or I should shield.
Doing moves is okay as long as there's like a reason. There has to be some rationale.
Like if I attack like the place where he's retreating,
mm-hmm.
I'm
like,
just throwing it out at the rhythm of his dash dance, and like that's like especially what he's baiting.
Yeah. Like the whole point of Fox doing this stuff, right? Is that if we do a move, like any move that's not jab, he can reactively kill us.
Right.
But that requires him to be in this position, right? Like, you could have dash tagged him. Like, if you know that this is what he's looking for and you're confident, you could have just dash tagged.
Right. But
this would have been a great dash tag at 32. That's good.
It's a hard pop up, yeah. You can't ASDI down at it. But yeah, that makes sense.
What does this accomplish? You're chasing him.
Yeah.
You see him land, so you do this.
Yeah.
Oops. Wait, Eric, are you there? I think I lost you.
Hello? Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you're mashing moves again. None of this is going to hit anyone.
Okay.
Does this bear even hit top platform? No, your bear actually doesn't even hit top platform.
Oh.
And then you do a down air where the hitbox doesn't come out.
Yes.
And then you panic up B.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh no.
It's a lot of panic.
Yes. Okay, I don't need to tell you, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can move to the third game from here.
Okay. Well, okay, let's go over this, right? You know he's gonna grab ledge.
Yeah.
From this situation, most foxes are going to do the bear.
Right.
So you can outspace it. You could do rising grapple. You could do. Well, I would do rising grapple here.
Right. Even if you had just bared me there, it would have been really good. I should have air dodged upward and back.
Yeah. So this is just bad. So this is game 3. That's fine. Good. Oh my god, dude, no. You outplayed the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And then you got nothing.
Yeah. I didn't react.
No.
I jumped forward for no reason.
Come on.
I should have back aired him.
Yes. You've actually missed every up throw conversion this set so far. At least games 1, 2, and then this one. When you miss something like this, you have to know, right? You should know that this back air is now impossible.
And I can't double down on it.
And
so
you
I
cannot
shouldn't
double
be doing
down.
it.
Yeah.
I've got to just like wave land onto the platform, return to center.
You have to do something else. Like, so when this happens, Fox is forced to do something because he's still in a bad situation, right? If he presses no buttons, he can get hit. So he has to press a button.
Yes.
So what is Fox going to do?
He's probably like me. So I should just not put myself in a position to get counterattacked from here.
Yes. Or you can put yourself in a position to react to his defensive option.
Yeah. So like wave landing onto the side platform, but staying on the side closer to the center of the stage, for example.
Yeah, that would have been great. You would have been able to punish this. What? What is his dash tech?
Or no?
Okay, well, you look at his percentage, you look at the positioning, there's no reason for this to ever hit.
Right.
That's good, you missed the edge cancel. Okay. So this is another situation where you are late. You're incredibly late. You drop through. You see him miss this up air, right?
Yeah. I should shield.
You cannot
wave down.
cannot punish this.
Right.
Because you're not even on the ground. You're still in the air when this happens.
I should either take stage or just shield.
Yeah. Take stage, shield, crouch.
Yeah.
Those are all the things. Because he covers you wave dashing in.
Yeah.
If he just crouch canceled here, you would have gotten a free hit. Well, not a free hit, but you would have gotten a hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so this happens. You get jabbed. You might have been able to double jump out of this. Maybe. No, dude.
Yeah. The drift in.
Yeah, so you double jumped out, which is good. Or, well, you double jumped, and then you drifted in, and then you went for your down air.
Yeah. But there's nothing that beats. So I shouldn't go for it.
If we're to the top left of Fox when he does bear, we can nair him. Because nair moves our hurtbox up too.
It's true, I can like hit his head.
Yes.
But like not in this position.
It might have traded, but yeah, mostly you shouldn't have drifted inwards. Because you're just eating this mix up. Sure. Also, yeah, this is just hard. Cause I go for this too.
Yeah, I don't know what side he's gonna land on.
It's just hard to tell. Yeah.
It's fairly difficult to like.
I don't know if
like...
it's actually reactable or not.
Yeah.
Why did this happen? Why did you bomb?
I don't know. I just wanted to get away.
Do you wiggle out? Or do you always do a move or bomb?
I sometimes wiggle out in other matchups, but not in this one.
You should be wiggling out.
Okay.
Because there's no reason for this to happen. Yeah.
Okay.
This only happens because like you're in tumble and so you bomb.
It's really
it's
easy to. It's easier to wiggle out on the Arduinos, right? Because they just like always pull like. They like.
It is easier. It is easier on the Arduino. But like
Single
you
input.
should be able to do like hard left, hard right, and just be able to get out, or hard
Yeah.
left, hard right. But that bomb is just bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, even before this, you should be able to wave dash the ledge and then immediately aerial interrupt and just light shield there.
Oh, okay.
So the best thing
I haven't
the best thing he gets is grab.
grabbed.
Or
Yeah, I haven't.
or you grab ledge, you grapple refresh.
Oh, okay.
Because yeah, this situation is sort of shitty. With the timing that you grabbed ledge, you can get shined and die here.
That's true. Yeah.
He actually goes for a bad shine, but if this was a
I
better
went too high.
if this was a better Fox player, even if you do like the frame perfect double jump refresh, we're super vulnerable, so you could still die.
That's true. No, I know what you mean. I've had that clipped way too often.
Yeah.
What about the away refresh?
You still get shined.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. This is fine. You do falling near against a fox that's this close to you.
Mm. Right.
Or is this miss? Is this a missile? It might have been. I think it's an A. But yeah, like in this situation, like you hit fox with a bunch of straight hits, right?
Right.
You have to know that like we can't like push the issue.
That's true.
Like,
should
if-
I have like tried to run off the platform and like barrel landing or something? Like
Yeah,
or like go to top platform?
like you could have waited here.
Yeah, I didn't have to go to him directly.
No, especially like coming down on Fox. Like almost all of his moves just anti-air, like just
Yeah,
by being
yeah.
out.
Right. I have to try to land like with some kind of horizontal like
Yeah,
Back
you,
air
we,
is really,
we,
like, the
we,
only
we just we just can't land on top of him
yeah,
unless
exactly.
you're reading up till so like here. You could have also waited and then reacted to up smash. Like you could have just stayed on the platform because
Yeah, that's true.
and then drop down it. That would have been the hardest punish for that.
Right. I never represent it, so it's like yeah.
This is fine. This is good. That's good because he's far. What? Why?
I don't know why. I don't know. I think I flubbed the wave dash or something.
Okay. Sure. Sure. What? I don't know what either of you are doing here.
Yeah.
This is
I
probably
wanted-
shield. This is probably shield drop bear by him, but you mess up your wave dash, so you spot dodge, and then you shield, and then you roll.
I think I was trying to like fair out of shield.
Okay.
It's impossible, right?
Huh? Yeah. Okay, let's see how far off you were.
Yeah.
1, 2. You're like a couple frames off.
Yeah.
It's not impossible. It's just really hard.
It,
And like
I
the
mean-
consistency isn't very large. And also
It's
the
probably-
only reason this was close to hitting is because he did up air instead of bear.
right. Because it's got more landing lag.
Yeah.
I missed up B out of shield.
Hmm. Uh,
Just didn't shield.
you can CC down smash this.
Oh.
This bear,
Yeah.
but instead you execution test him.
Yeah.
He's in wait for 2-3 frames and then he dashes
Right.
instead of shielding.
That was really bad.
It's fine. It's okay. Oh, why?
Yeah.
This is looking just like a really bad habit.
Right. Like attacking where I'm landing.
You're not holding down. He should have gone down smash or down tilt for this. Alright, so you do actually retreat here, which is good. But you miss your waveland. You don't hold down again. You should have died for this. Yeah, you should have died for this. He should have been able to... He should have gotten true CC off this.
Was he grounded?
With this timing.
Hit him when he's like too low %. He can actually land in between the fires and start squat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you should have
He's
died
above
for,
13.
you should have died for this.
Yeah.
There's more of this.
Yeah.
So you actually, so you're actually safe here.
Right.
And then you
I don't-
decide to run, and then you decide to run off the right side of the platform.
Yeah.
And then he covers, like this bear covers pretty much everything here.
Yeah,
So you have to double jump. Now you're eating a really shitty mix-up.
Yeah.
And you decide to do early dare. This covers nothing. And then you get hit. You forward smash against a fox at 25% for no reason.
Yeah.
You're just execution testing him.
Yeah.
Because, like, this isn't going to work on better players, right?
Right. There is like a timing where they can hit it.
And, like, it's different versus other characters because, like other characters will spot dodge a fox bear and then go for grab or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, they're banking on the fox missing the timing for
Cancel?
shine.
Oh, I see.
Either shine or the L cancel. But for us, they just literally hold shield and they're frame perfect every time. And spot dodge down smash is not a true punish.
I get it.
This is fine. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah. It's not real.
No,
yeah.
it's not even remotely close to real. That forward smash is okay. Yeah.
This is
so
another
is
one of those
again,
drift
like,
forward things
Yeah.
where I think if I drifted backward, I wouldn't have been in a bad spot.
Yep. Nice. Okay. Alright, so yeah. I think you know enough stuff.
I have to change a lot of, like, there's a lot of stuff where, like, I do it and then I was like, God, that was really bad.
Yeah. Like, it's all pretty self-evident now, right?
Yeah, it is. I have to I can't just do moves.
Like, is there anything that you don't understand?
I think I have to practice the aerials you're talking about because I think all my fares are drift forward fares.
Mm-hmm. You
How
should
good is-
practice up throw.
How good is air dodge to top platform against Fox?
Uh,
Situations where I'm like at top platform height and falling, and I don't have double jump. Like
oh
I've
yeah,
thought about
it's good.
okay, but like
Um,
it's like a mix up between like retreat to top platform, retreat to ledge.
it really it depends on a lot of things.
Okay.
So I couldn't really say.
I have to like be seeing. I have to like make a call on like what Fox is doing next and trying to interact with that option rather than like just like. I feel like against Fox is the times when I do the most shit because I'm not.
It's
actively making
it's the
call out.
easiest. It's by far the easiest matchup for Samus to just throw stuff out. Because against Fox, sometimes it just works.
Yeah, they just like run into it.
Yeah, there's definitely sometimes where you just like do like 3 down tilts in a row and they just run into the third one.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. But
just
I have
because
to
like
ignore that stuff. I can't like, yeah.
it's not about
Feeling-
ignoring it. It's about knowing exactly what risks you're taking with what decisions you're making, and knowing why the thing that you're doing hit.
Yeah.
Like, why did the third down tilt hit? Is it because they thought you were going to shield after the second down tilt, so they went in for grab? Is it because they wanted to do like a late aerial, assuming you're going to CC? Is it because they actually just made a mistake?
Yeah.
There's reasons for the third down tilt in a row to hit.
Makes sense.
You just have to know why. You also have to recognize that you can die.
Yeah. I don't know when I can crouch down smash back air and when I can't.
Just 20x exit.
Okay.
Yeah, just 20x exit and think of the timing.
I'll also look up like data stuff and try to like learn that stuff.
You should practice doing missiles and all of the follow-ups to shooting
Stuff?
the missile. Yeah. Because
Okay,
missile,
that makes sense.
sometimes you have to missile and to do nothing. That's just a thing that happens.
Okay. All right. I think that's a lot. That's enough for me to chew on for quite a while, and I have a bunch of foxes in bracket, so
Okay.
thanks for doing this.
Yeah, and I feel like people misinterpret me as being mean.
Oh,
It's not being mean. At least I'm not trying to be mean. This is just.
if you didn't do this, then like, how am I supposed to like if you just tell me stuff that I can shrug off, then like it's not really gonna or like cause me to change, you know?
Depends. Yeah, it
Depends on like how I can take stuff, right? I feel like I respond better to like
Oh, we lost him.
Oh?
Yeah, you're back.
yeah, I feel like I respond better to harsher criticism. Because like they're really bad, it really hits home that like, hey, this is unacceptable. And then like you really do need to make a change. Because like if you think about it, other games, right? I play Magic and I play chess and I play Go, and in those games when things are bad, they're just bad. There's no like cut, right? So when you're like, when I do a move in Melee, because like I don't have the time to like be like, oh, I don't know if this is good or not. You just like tell me that like there's no reason for your brain to even be close to thinking about this. You're covering nothing. You are not like being productive in any way, shape, or form. And if I were playing one of my other games, I would want to hear it this way, because I have the time to like be like, yeah, there's no reason to think about this. This is just a chump check like scrub move. It's really low level stuff, and like in Melee, you can somewhat like it's harder. It's not as apparent for you because like you're playing a game in real time.
Yeah, and there's like a lot of decisions that have to be made in succession. And a lot of it is like internalized.
Exactly. So like, knowing that it's unacceptable helps with that kind of stuff. You know, it helps make change. So like, I think it's helpful.
I am before people, I guess, assume. This is pretty much how I review my own sets. Is a lot of what I do is bad as well.
That's just the nature of Melee.
Yeah. Well, it's different with Samus, I think, than a lot of other characters in the game. Because a lot of what Samus does, you can actually say is strictly bad.
Right.
I don't think, like, the better the character is, the less there is that's just, like, strictly bad. But, at least for Samus, I feel like a lot of it is really apparent, as long as you, like, take everything into account. And then, like, just, like, what is there a reason for the other character to get hit by anything? It's like, if you're playing Fox, and you only cover, like, if you only cover Marth's options that aren't dashback, you would get annihilated. Just because, like, why would he not dashback? And if you can't cover it, why would he stop doing it? So it's sort of like that. Okay, so that's pretty much it.
Thanks.
Yeah,
right.
I don't know.
Have a good night.
Yeah. Alright, peace, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is pretty much just a favor for violence. I don't know if I will do this again in the future, but we'll see. So, peace out, everybody.